Let's take a look at the global market highlights and news for Friday, February 21st, 2014. Wall Street breaks record highs, Australian and New Zealand dollars soar, and gold climbs on Ukraine worries. Let's take a quick look at what is happening in the global markets now. Wall Street ended higher yesterday, but a late sell-off kept markets from closing at an all-time high. The market climbed higher most of the day, helped by optimism about the economy and more corporate mergers. The S&P 500 ended up 11.36 points at 1847.61, just short of its record close of 1848.38 set on January 15th. The momentum helped the index set a new intraday high of 1858.76 earlier in the day. In the latest development in overseas markets, the chaos in Ukraine came to an abrupt halt over the weekend following the ouster of President Viktor Yanukovych. Investors had been worried about the escalating violence. Netflix remains in the headlines with more positive news after the record-breaking release of House of Cards Season 2. Netflix and Comcast reached an agreement to ensure that the online video services shows and movies are streamed smoothly. No details were released about the cost to Netflix. Comcast gained 10 cents or 0.2% to 51.15, and Netflix was up 14.77 or 3% to 4.47. Across the Atlantic, it was a positive day of trade. London's FTSE 100 rose for its seventh straight session, putting on 0.41% to 68.66. The Australian share market was set to follow global markets higher. The ASX SPI 200 was 0.5% higher at 54.50. In the foreign exchange market, the Australian and New Zealand dollars held climb after merger activity in the United States boosted investor sentiment. The Aussie climbed to 0.9032 and the Kiwi touched 0.8342. The greenback was flat in Asian trading as investors waited on fresh U.S. data for clues on how the world's biggest economy is faring. The greenback was at 102.51 yen in Tokyo morning trade. The euro bought 1.3731 and 140.77 yen, supported by a solid business sentiment survey in Germany and stable Eurozone inflation figures. Moving to the commodities market, gold edged lower but held near its strongest level in 4 months, supported by concern about economic growth in China and worries over the Ukraine after the acting president warned that his country was close to default. An increase in holdings on bullion-backed exchange-traded funds could also reflect renewed interest from investors, although bullion will have to crack key technical resistance levels before it can move higher. Gold eased to 1332.80. Oil prices were down as caution set into the market ahead of the release of U.S. economic and stockpiles data, analysts have said. West Texas Intermediate fell 40 cents to 102.42. This is Amy Anderson from Option Rally signing off. Follow me on Facebook and watch for our new financial terms of the day and our weekly event news. And of course, I'm waiting for your like below if you enjoyed today's Market Watch. Now, see you tomorrow.